What's up, YouTube? What's going on, fam? How y'all doing out there? It's a Monday. Happy Monday to everybody. For this video, we got obviously I see Flacco on the screen. We got Flacco, Poetic Flacco breaking it down today. What's the video about? Video is about Charleston White and his little beef with Say Cheese or whatever. So we finna break that down, get into the video. Make sure I got y'all something to chill, whatever y'all need. But to my smokers out there, to my smokers, man, y'all ever did everything y'all had to do for the day, and you at least you think, and then you get home and you like, damn, you ain't got no raps or nothing? Yeah, that was me today. So for this video, I got these two little joints I rolled. We gonna see what that do. But other than that, man, drop a like, comment, subscribe, share the channel if you rock with me. Other than that, let's break down this video.
Charleston White is beefing with Say Cheese TV. He said he's done with the platform. He's done doing interviews with Say Cheese. He called it Little League compared to other platforms that he's on. Now, he did a live stream to announce all it is, and on his live stream, he pretty much went out of his way to make Say Cheese look as bad as he can make it. Like I said, he called them Little League, but he also said that Say Cheese is trying to promote death among content creators, and Say Cheese calls death among other famous content creators like Mo3 and others. He also said that Say Cheese ain't learned his lesson from those incidents, and that Say Cheese is trying to instigate a beef with him and other Philly personalities that's going to lead to somebody dying.
Somebody tag Say Cheese, I'm starting, yeah, and then I'm sick of, the channel ain't growing. Yeah. I probably flew out earlier yesterday.
Quick, just off the top of my head, then again, giving y'all my opinions. If the channel grows or doesn't grow, what does that have to do with you? If you're just a guest and it's not your channel, you're not the owner of the channel, you don't part own in the channel. I'm lost as to the channel growing or not. What is that gonna do for you? Plus, his channel is over 1 million subscribers. He's doing well for himself.
Hey, but man, Vigo be here. Well, what time? See how they do me? Like my time ain't valuable. You know I'm bigger than y'all, right? Say Cheese TV. You ain't bigger than me.
Whoa. Slow down, Charleston. Slow your roll. Slow your roll, OG. Yeah, slow your roll, You not, You pretty big, I'll give you that. You damn big, but you ain't bigger than Say Cheese.
The channel ain't bigger than me. I don't get my money on time.
He said
I'll see the money tomorrow. Tomorrow come, I'll send it at midnight. I need it now. They got everything negative about the title. That's why the number slowed down. Tell V, quit making everything negative about Charleston. That's what's slowing your numbers down, Sean. And by the way, grow. Well, what you mean by grow? You need better titles. I'm gonna break this down. If you look at their titles, it look elementary. That's why the advertisers turn it green, yellow. Oh man, why would we turn that green? They got the O lowercase, they got the other capital. Come on, man, y'all doing poor work, Say Cheese TV.
He has a lot more to say about Say Cheese, but we're gonna stop it here and get back to Charleston White a little later. I'm just walk you guys through my thought process when I seen this and how just naturally the algorithm just brought everything to me. So when I was watching this, I automatically thought, man, there's something more to this, bro. Charleston White don't strike me as the type of dude who care about being portrayed negatively. He actually strives on negativity. He actually loves it. So
that's what I was gonna say when he said titled him negatively. You strive of negativity, like you be on the internet talking real bad about people, like no cap.
Being upset that Say Cheese is titling things the wrong way. I understand the money part, but even that's not enough to make Charleston White crash out. I knew there was more, and then the algorithm brought me the answers like a gift from God. Like when I was watching this, I think like to the side, a video got recommended, and the video that got recommended was a video from Oschino, and then I thought, oh, Oschino has been on Say Cheese recently, going off on Charleston White, tearing Charleston White apart. Oschino has done multiple interviews, more interviews than Charleston White over the last month.
Break it down.
Oh, this is why he's upset. And then Oschino confirmed that Charleston White actually called Say Cheese, yelling at him for allowing Oschino to speak about him on the platform.
Let's jump right into this. Charleston.
That is messy. So you get into it with Charleston and instantly call bro. That's messy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Charleston White. Say Cheese called me this morning. I was up this morning cooking toast. You know, y'all see me cooking toast. I was cooking toast.
Called him right after the little argument. That's wild.
Charleston White. You see Say Cheese. You tell him you're not doing YouTube no more. You're not doing interviews no more. You can't believe you let...
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I don't know everything. That's like your main source of income, doing them Say Cheese interviews. That's the main place I see you is on Say Cheese. Like, that's your main source of income. If you ain't on there, I don't know how you gonna last with it.
He let Oschino on his platform to talk about him and how he quit. He tired of this. Bro, you met your match. See, you say things that hurt people's feelings. You talk about people's children that passed on, how you did me, Gilly. You talk about Nipsey Hussle. You say things that's inflammatory to get a reaction. You can't get a reaction out of me because I'm a real man. When I see you, I know what you're doing. My daughter taught me this.
Rest in peace to his son if he lost his son.
Or rage baiting. You want to rage bait me into being something that I'm not.
Bro, that's honestly what Charleston White strive off of. He say crazy ass shit about y'all rage bait, then he viral again. Like, that's literally all he do, and y'all be falling for it every time.
The things you did. So when you see a real man like me, you can't believe, you don't know what to do. You're flustered. Then you gonna talk about. She said, "Oh, he talked to me for 2 hours, snapping on me. Said he don't mess with me no more. He's not doing no more interviews. He said he's not even being on YouTube no more. Guess he's gonna be a stand-up comedian because I mean he's a clown. You know what I mean? So you know clowns like to do. Clowns juggle.
They be funny.
Juggle balls. I mean, but my thing is this, Charles. I'm here to motivate you, even though you said things about my son, Gilly's son. Sometimes when I see a person that do those diabolical things that has no honor, you gotta pray for him.
Say Cheese messy as hell for contacting Oschino and letting him know, hey, bro, Charleston White was just telling me that he don't want you on the platform, and it really bothered him.
Yeah, what I tell y'all, that's messy as fuck. It's like, that's just gossiping as fuck. Yeah. And he went. I bet you he went straight to the internet, said about him,
said all that, and he was screaming on the line for 2 hours. Why tell Oschino that? Like, why give him the heads up? Like, why give him some leverage over Charleston White in this beef? Charleston White must have said something really disrespectful to Sean, like on that phone, for Sean to kind of hang up that phone and immediately call Oschino and give him some leverage against Charleston White.
Facts.
But yeah, this is the real reason. Charleston White is upset that Say Cheese is having Oschino on the platform, because when Oschino is on the platform, Oschino kind of go in and tear down Charleston White, deservingly so, because Charleston White started this beef with Oschino 100%.
I understand. I'm more handsome than Charleston White. I really did things that Charleston White's known for being a rat. He's no. I mean, Charleston White got to wake up in the morning and get his eye out of the glass cup and put it in his face, right?
He clowning, boy.
White, I would jump out the first window. So I don't even take it personal with him saying nothing about me. When I see him get smacked up in the barbershop, he hid behind his girlfriend, I knew he was a chump. So
I ain't heard about that. Hold on now. Whoa, wait a minute. That is true, Charleston. You got some explaining to do, boy.
He like a little kid that's in the third floor window throwing rocks at your car, and you can't get in his house. So he's like, so I don't take. People take what he take personal as a fool.
But anybody could get smacked in a barbershop, though. That can happen to anybody.
Not me.
Facts.
Not me.
Facts.
I mean, I got a burn. I keep a burner every day. You smack me, you gonna get clapped.
Facts. End of story.
Not only do I keep a burn, I keep a banger on me on my hip every day.
But Charleston, Charleston got charged for shooting the guy who did it.
And that's how at least every man should be. They should keep something on them. Women, y'all need that thing. It ain't no knife, none of that. Y'all need that thing on y'all women, but especially y'all black women. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. He said, "Who gonna smack me?"
But that's the thing with me, Charleston White. Sean, I lose a fight in a minute. I mean, you're not smacking me, and I'm hot behind no. I lose the fight.
Respectfully.
You'll see me get beat up, right?
Respectfully.
So my thing is this, bro. You hide behind your lady. When that's you hide behind your lady, you are a bona fide coward. But I understand he's a little guy. So he just got a lot of mouth. He's a little guy. And me and Charleston White was in the cell together. I smack his eye out his head.
if Oskino went on Say Cheese TV and just started saying these things about Charleston White, I could understand Charleston White feeling like he's Say Cheese's biggest draw, that Say Cheese should protect him more.
Right.
But this was after Charleston White was on Say Cheese, and Sean asked me about Meek Mill's liking a disrespectful post about Oskino dead son. Charleston White not only said he supported what Meek did, but he said that he himself was looking for the post disrespectful.
He do stuff so like this.
Could like it. The man is diabolical, man, and that's why I'm like, bruh, if you did all of that, why are you tripping that Oskino now get the platform to talk about you? Like, did you really expect?
And see, let's not get it twisted, y'all. Don't like. I understand Charleston. That's where you mainly do your interviews at. You building a strong relationship with him, so it hits a nerve when he goes and gets your arch rival or whatever you want to call it on the internet, your little internet beef person, whatever you want to call it. It hits a nerve when he goes and gets someone because you think that y'all like building an actual friendship and shit. That might be true, but at the end of the day, he still got a job to do. He's a journalist, and he gonna do whatever he can do to get numbers. It may not be to your liking, but he got to do what he got to do. He got a family to feed. He got his own roof and all that. So at the end of the day, you got to understand that too. And people be getting these relationships and stuff mixed up with business, and that's where things go wrong. Because I'm quite sure he can interview plenty of people since they've been having this relationship. That I'm quite sure he interviewed plenty of people that Charleston White don't like or that they dislike him. But I think what it is Charleston is getting too comfortable. And that's never a good thing. You never want to get too comfortable. That's what it looks like to me.
For you to say that about Oskino's son and then Say Cheese should edit or delete whatever Oskino said about you, at that point, bro, I think Say Cheese might have been in danger, bro. Oskino not playing that, bro. He would have smoked him.
Oskino, guy interview, State Properties from Philly. His son passed away a few years ago. Him and Meek Miller into it. I'm going to paraphrase for you. Him and Meek Miller into it. Somebody was making fun of Oskino's son passing away. Meek Mill liked the post.
Oskino's son.
What's your thoughts on that? Because his son was cool with Meek before he died. So it's deeper than them two beefing. But
that ain't cool.
Nothing's deeper than a beef.
That ain't cool, Meek. If y'all was beefing, if you and dude beefing, don't bring your son into it, especially if y'all was cool. That's cold. That's cold. That's
Nothing's deeper than a beef.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
So if me and you beefing, and me and your son were cool, and your son dead, and me and you beefing, I'm with Meek on this one, your son.
Really?
Death don't mean nothing to me. It means something to you. That was your son, wasn't mine. You feel what you feel, not me, your boy.
But
I diss dead people kid. I was looking for the post so I could like it.
See, you can't do stuff like this, and then when he go get that same person's father or the person you was talking about, you can't do this when he starts down talking nothing bad about you. You can't call Say Cheese, and then again, like I said, that just seems like he's getting too comfortable. Seems like it's on some like, you my friend, why you doing this type shit. That's what it seems like to me. If you ask me, like
I was looking for the post so I could like it. Yeah, I was looking for that post like a motherfucker. I could like that post. Your dead son. Nigga don't care about nobody dead family.
But this is somebody you knew when he was a kid.
Listen, I could know your mama, like know in the streets. To kill you and still go to the funeral like they love you with your mama. That's street shit. Ain't they from the streets?
Like, come on, bro. Like, son.
That ain't got nothing to do with you, Charleston.
White
You
is
ain't
doing his
no
live
street
stream
nigga.
yesterday where he's going off on Say Cheese and saying he's done with Say Cheese TV. Charleston White brings up the fact that Say Cheese is having people up there to speak about him as if he's not the draw, and he feels like Say Cheese don't value him because of that. He will also go on to say that Say Cheese is instigating a beef between him and Philly to get him killed, right? To watch somebody die.
Let me
that's
spark
what Say
this one
Cheese
real quick.
wants. And he will say that Say Cheese habit of instigating beef that gets people killed, that he will list off several people. But, like, bruh, Say Cheese just asked you a question. Like, I feel like Say Cheese probably expected you to say, man, Meek was wrong, man. Nah, you don't do that, Meek. You wake up.
But then again, we talk about Charleston. He don't ever do that. He always disses the dead and being mad disrespectful. So for you to even call Say Cheese mad, it's wild to me. It's wild.
Completely left. That's not Say Cheese's fault. That's your fault.
You messy. You got to be like Antoine Daniels and the other people who, you got a problem with Charleston, let's not do that here. That's why your numbers going down. Every comeback to Dancer, block you. See how them dancers looking over there without me? And without me, Say Cheese TV numbers don't look so good. And I've been holding it back.
Yeah, Charleston tripping. He thinking he bigger than the program. Ain't nothing bigger than the program. Last time I checked, Say Cheese. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Say Cheese got 1.5 million subscribers. Yeah, bro. Let me see if you even got a channel. Your channel only got 8.7 thousand subscribers with 51 videos. Sorry to tell you, Charleston, but you're not bigger than Say Cheese.
And I think you setting up a beef for me and Philly, for somebody to die. I really think that. You got a history of it. Sean. Mode 3,
You also got a history of disrespecting people to the utmost disrespect and then going right into their face, like if you're not asking to die. So for you to even say that is crazy. You just contradict.
Learn from Mode 3, Trap Boy Freddy, and Yellow Bees. You ain't learned. That's why your channel not growing. You're stagnant. Your numbers. You was trying to do something extra. Now you just throwing out anything. Your audio up. Up at Barstool Sports. Get the out of here. B-Talk Sports. Get out of here. Your audio up. You ain't got no new mic. You just stagnant. That ain't how businesses grow. I'm growing. I'm actually growing past your.
Charleston White has fell out with a lot of friends and a lot of people.
Just because you getting a little bit of traction now don't mean you growing bigger. Bro, he really think
I got no problem.
This is
with
crazy.
Charleston
He really
White,
think he
but I
bigger than
think
the program.
Truth. If you fall out with so many people, at some point we got to start wondering: is it them or is it you? Because he fell out with Denzel. Denzel Project. Those are some really good dudes. You fall out with Anti-Daniels. Anti-Daniels is a good dude. Now you falling out with Say Cheese. Say Cheese is a good dude. Fell out with Vlad. Fell out with Academics at some point.
Academics.
Fell out with a Fresh and Fit. At what point do we ask, okay, is it Charleston or is it everybody else? At this point, I think it's Charleston, man. I think Charleston may be a little too difficult to work with, man. Because now critiquing the Say Cheese title, I guess you could maybe do that.
Yeah.
But the Say Cheese interviews you do kind of get more views than the other interviews you do in this similar niche. Now, if you want to go to like the Cam Newton interviews or the Patrick Bet-David those channels are outliers, right? Because Patrick Bet-David has a significantly gets bigger podcast, a bigger platform than Say Cheese.
Right.
You have the Cam Newton podcast that did 11 million views. That was Cam Newton. That that was a moment. But can I say right now that because of Say Cheese and his titles or how he's interviewing Charleston White, that's the reason why the numbers are going down? I don't think so whatsoever. And then also, too, bro, like blaming Say Cheese for starting a war between you and Philly, I think that's crazy. I don't think Say Cheese is the one who told you to diss this man's son. And
like,
even
come on now.
after Oskina responded back, and he really wasn't like tripping.
He was just being
Charleston
funny
White's endorsement of Meek. Yeah, he had his jokes, as y'all seen. But Charleston White's response is what really took this to a point of no return. Charleston White dissed this man, did son, super crazy.
I got a dead eye, you got a dead son. I'd much rather keep taking an eye out than having to drive down to the grave site and make sure the grass cut and dust off the thing with his name on it and put flowers there and tell him how much I miss him since he been gone, and got to hear his mama cry around Christmas time when his birthday come. We got to look at the picture, realize, boy, that boy died and he was young. You got some pain to deal with. They took this eye out, so I don't have to have no pain. Yeah. Say, this eye is dead. Don't feel nothing. Some tears come out sometime, but tears come out your eyes all the time because of that boy. Now, you were mad at Meek Mills because Meek Mills liked the picture. I told you I was looking for the picture to like. I couldn't find the picture of the dead. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm just going to talk about the dead. You want to get mad at Meek Mill for talking about your dead ass son that died in a car wreck, and you got a speech impediment with a stuttering problem. You can't say, I love you. You say, I love you, son. You can't just fluently say, I love you with that stuttering problem you got.
You do stuff like this, and then you wonder why people talk bad about you.
You mad
can't
at
complain,
Jay-Z.
bro.
All you got is a Say Cheese TV interview. If Say Cheese TV don't interview you, what you gonna do? If Say Cheese TV don't interview you, Ocho Cinco, what you gonna do?
So you mad that they gave him a voice?
They got you in the next Diddy, Doc. Man.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver.
Charleston White revealed what his plan was going to be for Oskino. If you don't have the Say Cheese platform, what you going to do? He recognized Say Cheese is Oskino's biggest platform.
Yeah, it's giving him a voice.
If he can convince Say Cheese not to interview Oskino, right, by force or coercion, then Oskino can't really hurt him. But right now, if Oskino is on Say Cheese platform,
then again, you're not bigger than the program, bro. He gonna do what he gotta do to make his money at the end of the day.
Where a lot of Charleston White fans are, because Charleston White do routine interviews on Say Cheese, that Oskino has the ears of Charleston White's fan base. And now he can go ahead and disseminate information and attack Charleston White from within. Charleston White sees that and says, nah, hold on, nah. But the mistake that Charleston White made is he went too far, too soon.
Fast.
If you go that far too soon, dissing the man did something before he really did anything to you, then Say Cheese will look flawed if he says, Oskino, bro, I can't rock with you, man, because you said this. But Charleston White, this my dead son, what you mean?
Oskino, let Oskino go in here and say these things about me. That boy talked about my son that passed on. Said how he wasn't handsome, said how he just doesn't look good. Then he put up a son, a freeway son, by mistake that passed on. Rest in peace to our sons. But he's so diabolical, God said, you know what? I'm going to smack him on his butt for that, because that's not right, Charleston White.
Say Cheese responded back to a fan who asked him about this particular issue. So the fan says, why Charleston White be acting like if it wasn't for you, all that Asian-ish he keep clinging on to wouldn't even have happened. I don't like that. And that streamer-ish is on a decline if we keeping it a buck. Sean responded back and he says, he's 50, bro. Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. He doesn't have a clue. LOL. John Cotton of Say Cheese, a.k.a. Say Cheese. It looks like he's not conceding this, bro. It looks like he's not gonna stop interviewing Oskino. He's not giving up anything in regards to Charleston White at this point. Because I feel like right now, like, Sean understands, man, listen, man. But Charleston White is wishy-washy. One day he rocks with you, one day he doesn't. If you just stop doing, like, interviews that are working on your platform.
Exactly.
For Charleston White, and then Charleston White just leaves you high and dry, and now what? Like, you're stuck? Now, I know that, like Sean has made concessions for Charleston White, like, in the past. I know firsthand. Trust me, I know. I had a Say Cheese TV interview, and I think it was supposed to be on a Thursday. Right? Sean was excited to interview me, man. We was about to go up.
Facts.
I think Tuesday, Charleston White did an hour live stream on me, man. I hit up Sean on Thursday. I haven't heard back from Sean yet, and it's been 2 years. So I understand firsthand how being blackballed feels like, man, but I ain't got no problem with Sean, bruh. I just chalk it up to, hey, man, Charleston White was the bread and butter. If he don't want me on, he don't want me on, okay? Now, me and Charleston White, we're cool right now. We've squashed our beef. Like, we're great. So, Sean, hey, man,
cool.
it's not too late to hit me up, buddy. All right? I ain't got
get your interview in,
Flock. You can hit me up, okay? But y'all let me know in the comment section, man.
But, yeah, y'all, that's the video. Y'all, my opinion on this video, at the end, pretty much like what Flacco was saying at the end of the video, like Charleston getting bigger to the program, he think pretty much he getting comfortable, and with him getting comfortable and his fan base growing on Say Cheese, he doesn't like that his opposition or his internet op, whatever you want to call it, is going on his same platform and getting the views of his fans. Those views going up also on his channel, and Charleston wants him to just X bro out, and that's not gonna happen, bro. He honestly sound like Say Cheese is tired of Xing people out for him. Seemed like he want to keep expanding his wings and getting more views and all that, which makes sense. Like, you can't stop the whole show for Charleston White. You ain't gonna never grow. And that's probably like he said, the numbers are going down. That's probably why, because then again, he want to take all the stuff for him. Like that's not how it works. But y'all let me know how y'all feel down below. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. If y'all rock on me, share the channel. Other than that, y'all be safe. I'll get y'all on the next one.